watching Yachts on Wheels, our motorhome travel channel. My name is Alexander, and today we're in the very heart of Bavaria, Germany. Via Claudia Campground has kindly invited us to visit, so we've got a chance to check out a real 4-star German campsite. We'll take a close look at the infrastructure and the facilities of this wonderful place. Let's go. A nice breakfast awaits you here in the Via Claudia campground. Every morning a lot of people gather in a huge line to buy freshly baked home bread. Oh no, don't get scared. It's only because this bread comes from a special eco-cafe. The guests who stay in this campground prefer organic food. If you would like, you can eat at the camping restaurant, or you always have an option to buy food in the nearest supermarket and cook it yourself.
И купить еды самостоятельно и приготовить ее в кемпинге.
The name of this campground is Via Claudia, or Claudia Road if we translate it from the Italian language. The full name used to sound like this, Via Claudia Augusta, which means an old road to Rome.
То есть это древняя дорога в Рим.
How old is your campground, and when was it founded?
Когда он был открыт?
This campsite was founded in the 60s. My father built it, and then this place was for 40 years a part of a camp place of a big camping club, and in 2008 we decided in the family to run this campsite on our own. We did a lot of changement here. For the moment we are quite a big place in Bavaria. We have a place here which is suitable for all seasons. Now we are in winter, so we will talk about the winter, but it's also a nice place for summer. Usually in summer there are more people than in winter, more guests, because in Germany the holidays mostly are in summer. It's a campsite where you can do a lot of things. We are a nature campsite. We are connected with eco-camping, which means that we try to run this campsite in an ecological way. For example, in our shop we have wines which are produced in an ecological way. We try to sell things which are produced in the region here, like cheese, and we have a little bakery who is doing our little breads in the morning with natural stuff, no ingredients which might be chemical or something like this.
The heart of every campground is the sanitary block. The owners have built here a new sanitary complex which includes several facilities. We'll visit some of them. Here we have a laundry room, which we will see, and a kid's shower and toilet room. We're in the laundry room. Here we have 4 machines, 2 washing machines and 2 dryers. 2 of them do the washing and the other 2 do the drying. The washing cycle costs €3.50. So you load your clothes, put in the washing powder, insert 7 50-cent coins, and wash your clothes. If you're not satisfied with half-dry laundry, you can pay 7 coins more and go through the drying cycle. In 30 to 40 minutes, your clothes will be dry. This is a separate shower room for kids. Everything's been designed especially for kids. They can use showers, toilets, brush their teeth, wash their faces. Look at these pretty tiles on the walls with funny drawings of animals playing musical instruments. It's very important that camping stuff is very particular about safety and security. So once you come here, you can safely let your kids out, to be on their own and explore a bit of freedom, even when using these sanitary rooms. And now we're in a special room. Here you can pay a little bit extra, but you get an individual toilet and shower room only for you and your family.
Вы чистите зубы, принимаете душ, пользуетесь туалетом в отдельной комнате. Это ваш индивидуальный санузел для вас и для вашей семьи.
So this is our dog bathroom. which is very special because not many people have something like that. And yeah, here's where the people wash their dogs, and they also have a dryer for the dog. They have a little bathtub.
So here we have a special sanitary room for your pets. In Germany, people love their dogs. They travel together, go to the shops and restaurants. And here you can wash your dog with hot water, dry it with a hairdryer, brush it, and afterwards you can wash your hands, use the paper towel and throw it in a special bucket.
И вот вижу, ведерко висит, чтобы выбросить полотенца, которые вам уже больше не нужны.
And there are also places where they have a little fence. So if someone comes with a dog and he wants to leave the dog around, and there's like a little meadow where there's a fence and they can leave their dogs just running there. So because we have guests with dogs and we have guests without dogs, and we don't have, it's not nice if they get in trouble between each other. So we try to offer to everyone what he likes to have.
So this is our dishwashing room for our guests, which is pretty big, so they have the possibility to wash all their dirty dishes. And what we also have in this room is a bit special, so for the people who don't have any possibility to cook, we have a little stove here where the people can put in 20 cents, and then it will run for 20 minutes. So here's our library and the TV room. So talking about the library, this is where the people can read their books, and they can swap books, so they can bring back old books and take one, so that's pretty easy. And yeah, the people can watch television here, so they mostly use it for the championships for football. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A little room where you can relax and read a good book or watch some TV. It's equipped with 2 tables where the people can surf in the internet for 15 minutes is free. So, and what we also have here is when people come to us with a tent, so they mostly don't, they have to charge their equipment. So in here we have the little boxes they can rent for a night where they can charge their cell phones. And those little boxes, they have a socket in it, so they can keep their telephones or their laptops safe and put it in the socket right here.
We are also connected with an organization called Königskart here, where you can book a holiday for a week, and you have a lot of things which you can do included in your booking. That's very nice because you get an impression of all the things you can do here. You can go skiing, you can go swimming, you can go to museums. It's quite interesting because you can prepare your holiday just when you are at home, and when you come here you just have already an idea what you want to do. For people who like to do sports, we are a good region because you can, in summer you can do a lot of biking, you can do mountain biking, but also easier things like using an e-bike, things like this. We have a lot of lakes here where you can go swimming. We have a lot of culture here and a lot of tradition. I think it's a big range of things you can do. And I think 1 week is not enough to stay here because you have to see so many things, and everybody can choose for himself what he likes to do.
Via Claudia Campground offers a great deal of cultural tours and excursions. But sure, the most famous place is the Neuschwanstein Castle, which is only 20 kilometers away from the camping grounds. This legendary place attracts many tourists from inside and outside of Germany. You can reach the castle by foot, or you can hire a horse carriage which will take you up to the castle only for €3.50. Every year, more than 1.5 million people visit this beautiful place. What is your region Allgäu famous for?
Still a very natural way of living here. I think who loves nature is very welcome in Bavaria, and you can find everything. You can find the silent way of going into a wood and just walking, or you can also find places where there's lots of people, and you can find traditional restaurants where you can, in summer you're outside in the beer garden, and In winter you are inside and it's quite cozy. So from here you also can go to quite famous places like Munich. It's not too distant. You can stay here and every day you can make some tour, which is very interesting. You can go to Garmisch, you can go up the Zugspitze in winter, which is the most famous mountain here in the region.
So guys, we are in the very center of Bavaria, in the town of Fussen. It is the most beautiful place. In the main town square, you can watch the Christmas fair going on. Tourists on campers from Europe, Russia, and other countries come to this place especially to feel and enjoy the real spirit of Christmas. Allgäu is a place where the cheese Emmental was born, and our tour wouldn't be complete if we missed this part. Here you can actually try the famous cheese.
Hello, hello.
Would you like to try a good cheese from Allgäu?
To try most famous cheese in Bavaria.
You can try our Allgäuer Emmentaler.
Yes, the famous smell.
Alpine Diaries. And we also have a very strong cheese, especially a strong cheese from 12 months. If you want to try as well, this one is a mountain cheese. Mountain cheese are the big ones over here. This one is much stronger. You want to try it as well?
Well guys, if you ever have a chance to taste this cheese, you will know the difference. It is absolutely unique.
Try out. You're invited to try out.
Надо просто пробовать, потому как вот каждый
You definitely have to try it. Each piece has its own flavor, its own unique taste.
с разным каким-то послевкусием и разным наполнением вот этого. Когда вот вы начинаете разжевывать, это совершенно другая история, друзья.
But nobody complained about it. Everybody buys again. It must work.
Well, we have different accommodations to our campsites. You can come with a caravan, you can come with your mobile home, you can come with a tent. I even had a Russian couple who came by bicycle from Russia with a tent. And you can use our little huts if you like to. If you don't have a caravan, you come here and you sleep in our little wooden huts. Or we even have bottles das heißt Fass? No. The big bottles to sleep in. And they have it like a house for the weekend. We have about 300 of these places.
300
And they come with their family for the weekend and make sports, go swimming, fishing. One place depends from the size of the place and from the position of the place. The standard place is about, with all taxes and things, about 1,500 euro a year. In the touristic places, electricity is included. When you come here with the price, you don't need anything. Only if you want to use the washing machine, you have to put some coins. But the other things are all free, showers and things like this. You don't need any more money. If for the long-term campers, they have their own electricity and they pay what they consume.
So this is what a German camping dacha looks like. On 100 square meters you can fit a caravan, a tent, a place for the flowers to be growing, and a parking lot for your car. The neighbors here become real friends. They visit each other, have tea together, watch football games, and enjoy each other's company. How did you decide to have this place? To spend your leisure time here, to park your caravan here?
Поставить прицеп на длительную стоянку в кемпинге и вот построить такие удобства вокруг него.
We like this place a lot. We come here every weekend to relax, to calm down, to get some rest. Our house is not far from here, about 120 kilometers, near Ulm. Before, we used to travel a lot by our camper car, but now we really like the idea of this permanent camping parking. It's like our dacha for the weekend, and it is very convenient to have this place and to come here regularly. How many years have you been living here? And why did you choose this very place? We feel very comfortable here. It's a very quiet and peaceful place. Besides, all the sanitary facilities that we can use are really good and clean, and it's very important for us. And the price compared to other campgrounds is quite reasonable. Whose idea was it to choose such a way of spending your vacation? Is it comfortable for women to live here? Oh, I love it here. Everything is good, and though not many people come to visit, we've got some neighbors here that have become our friends now. Our son also often visits us. He lives not far away. If you had to choose between going somewhere else to see something new or coming here for a weekend, what would you decide?
Или съездите куда-нибудь на своем автодоме и посмотрите какие-то новые интересные места.
Well, we like to travel a lot as well. We do often go by our camping car to different places, but to do this, you have to have some spare time, at least 3 weeks, and this happens only during vacations. But for the short weekends, this place is ideal, and we come here every week. We're finishing our small tour around Via Claudia campground, Bavaria. The locals told us that it was the most rainy day in the past year, but I'm sure that this place attracts a lot of people, even in such weather. There are so many places around to see. We went to the city center and we saw a lot of tourists. They walk around, visit nice restaurants, drink coffee. Bavaria is beautiful all year round. Of course, if you come in spring or in the summer, you'll get a chance to do a lot of things. You can swim, you can hike, you can take a boat. It's nice in winter as well when it snows, when you can ski, and there are a lot of skiing routes for you to explore. So take note of this wonderful place. And I'm saying goodbye. You've been watching Yachts on Wheels, a motorhome travel channel. Please add your comments, ask your questions, and we'll get back to you.